Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily tarot video forecast. This forecast is going to be for the 28th of June. I feel like I have pink there. I guess I don't. Sorry. Anyway, this forecast is for the 28th of June. We are going to go ahead and start with Aries, just like we normally do, and see what comes up for everybody. All right, Aries, your cards, 28th of June. Let's take a peek. You guys have the Seven of Swords. You also have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, excuse me. And you have the Hierophant showing up, right side up. The Seven of Swords card is starting to mean something new to me that it hasn't meant before. And I think we're hitting that right now. Okay, so Aries, with the Seven of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, what's going on is that you are finding out pieces of the truth one little bit at a time. And the reason you're finding these pieces of the truth out is because times are hard right now. So something about the way times are hard right now is actually bringing the truth to the surface that really wasn't coming to the surface whenever everything was easy. And why is this happening? Well, this is happening in relation to some type of commitment that you have, whether this is a commitment to a romantic partner or a commitment to a contract of some kind, some type of work. There's some kind of long-term commitment that has really kicked off this whole cycle of finding out the truth as things get bad. It's almost like as this commitment moves forward, as it progresses, now you're seeing what happens when things get bad in this commitment. The truth is coming out. You're finding out, how does the rubber meet the road when things start to get ugly? Just in general in life, you're finding out the truth about is that other person that you're in this contract with or in this partnership with, are they there for you, or are they somebody that they're just a fair weather partner or a fair weather friend? Okay, so you're seeing the truth. Angela Lukes, good morning, my friend. How are you today? Taurus, you guys are up next. Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Excuse me. Here's what we have coming up for you guys. Two of coins. Six of coins. Weren't you guys heavy on the coins yesterday too, I'm thinking? King of coins in reverse. Look at that. Okay, so Taurus, this is all about coins. This is all about finances. And this is telling me that you're definitely walking a tightrope when it comes to your finances right now. You are managing to keep everything balanced, but probably just barely. With that Two of coins, there's a lot to juggle. There's a lot on your plate. With that Six of coins, everything is still in balance. Everything is okay. You're still in the black. Why is this happening? Well, this is happening because basically you're broke. So if you're managing to cover everything, it's because you've got some income in, but it's already spoken for. It's gone. You were able to pull off covering all the bills, but just barely. And now you're just, you're broke. And also with the Six of coins, you could have been able to actually cover all the bills just because somebody actually paid you what they owed you. And if they wouldn't have done that, that would have made the difference. Okay. Sorry to see that for you, Taurus. Sorry to say that, but if I wasn't honest, then you guys wouldn't benefit from these readings, now would ya? Darn it. A wee bit on the lazy side today. That's normally not like you. Normally you're busy on some kind of project. Alrighty, thank you for the thumbs up, whoever did that. We're on to Gemini now. This is going to be Gemini for the 28th of June. Gemini for the 28th, 28th, 28th. The Gemini for the 28th of June. Okay, Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. You guys have the Knight of Swords. You also have the Hanged Man in reverse, as well as the Three of Coins in reverse. What do we have going on for you guys? Geminis, with this Knight of Swords and the Hanged Man in reverse, there's been some kind of situation that you really had no idea how to handle, but you have figured out how you can handle this in a way that is comfortable for you, that feels good to you, feels right to you. And you are, now that you have figured out the way to handle this, you are definitely taking action quickly, swiftly, possibly even dramatically. Why is this happening? Because there's somebody that you were thinking you were going to be collaborating with, and they're not able to hold up their end of the bargain and actually collaborate with you. So because they're not able to collaborate with you, maybe that was it. Maybe you were waiting on their input, and since they're not collaborating with you now you get to decide how to move forward. And you've pretty much got a plan. You're taking action. You're doing it to it. Good for you, Geminis. All right, next up. Next up. Batter up. Let's look at Cancer. Cancer. This is going to be Cancer for 28th of June. Let's see what's coming up for you. You guys had an interesting read yesterday. Let's see if we can get something kind of humdrum and boring this time for you Cancers. You guys have had some pretty interesting stuff for a while. At this point, humdrum and boring looks pretty good to Cancer right now, I'm thinking. Alrighty, let's see what you've got. I don't know if I would call this humdrum and boring, but let's see what we see here as I actually go through this. 9 of Wands for you. Isn't that interesting? This is also a 9 card. It's the Hermit in reverse, though. La da da da. Ace of Coins in reverse. Okay, Cancer. Cancer, you have spent some time by yourself thinking things through, trying to figure out what it is that you actually want out of a relationship and out of life in general. And now you are ready to be around other people. You don't want to be by yourself just thinking this stuff over anymore. And you're getting prepared. You're actually literally preparing to be with somebody else right now. And why is this happening? Because you got the Ace of Coins in reverse. Somebody's giving you another chance. Somebody is giving you another chance. All right, Cancers. I don't know what to think about that, considering some of the cards you've had lately. Whether I think that other chance is a good deal or not, but I guess you can decide. Probably going to be different for different ones of you anyway. Leo, 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 Leo. Let's look at you guys next for June the 28th. Okay, Leos. You guys are showing up with Death in reverse. Knight of Coins is your second card. Look at that gorgeous bear there. I've never noticed him on this card before. He's gorgeous, isn't he? We'll see how he plays in. And then third card, Nine of Cups, but in reverse. Alta, glad to see you back again, my dear. What country are you from? Just out of curiosity. Okay, Leos. You're stubborn like the bear. That's how this bear is playing out this time. Okay, so Leos, there's some kind of change that you know that if you made this would improve at least one particular aspect in your life, but it would also impact basically every aspect of your life. And so you're not sure you want to make this change. As a matter of fact, I think you've pretty much decided that you don't want to make this change, even though you know it would bring benefits in certain areas because you're so unsure about what it would do in other areas of your life. You have very slowly and deliberately thought this through and decided that, nope, I'm not going to make that change. Now, what I will tell you when I see this card come up by itself, this card basically says there's a change that needs to be made at a very profound level of your perspective, of your actions, of your behavior. And that will improve, you know, it will improve at least one part of your life. What you don't know is that that change will improve a whole lot of your life, like basically all aspects of your life. But you don't know how it's going to change things going in. You don't know that that's going to be an improvement. And so you're digging in your heels when this card comes up by itself. You're digging in your heels to not make that change. This Knight of Pentacles is just basically highlighting that or making that a much more loud type of message that, yeah, you're digging in your heels hardcore. You're refusing to make this change, even though you know it could make a little bit of good. You may not know about all the good. Advice with this card is always, 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 if you can find the strength within yourself to make the change and to just explore the unknown, you'll end up in a much happier place. So Leos, I just think, I doubt if you're hearing any advice here. I don't think you have listening ears on. I think you've decided you're not making this change. You've decided it definitely. And what has motivated this? You have a Nine of Cups in reverse. You thought you had something to celebrate, but what I'm hearing is nobody wants to celebrate this with you. Whatever it is that you thought you had to celebrate, nobody wants to celebrate that with you. Other people aren't seeing this as a celebration. And that's making you dig your heels in even more. Is okay, I don't want to make a change. Things are bad enough right now. What if I change and things get worse? You're digging in your heels. Don't do it, Leo. You're scaring yourself out of your own change for the good. You're psyching yourself out in a bad way. South Africa, 6:30 in the evening where you are. It's 11:26 here on Saturday. I don't know what day you're on. Virgo, you're probably already, are you on Sunday? Maybe. Probably not. I don't know. I think I've only had one or two clients that lived in Africa. I'm not real familiar with that time zone. Gotcha, it is Saturday. Okay, so we're not that far away from each other. Only 7 hours. All right, so this is going to be for Virgo. This is going to be for the 28th of June. Virgos. You guys have the Temperance card showing up. It's kind of the alchemy card. Isn't it a beautiful card? It's the Balance card. Followed by the Moon. 2 major arcanas. Followed by 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so here's what we've got going on with you, Virgos. You guys have a situation in your life right now that you know is fishy. You know that you don't have all the information here because not everything's adding up. And you know if there was just maybe 1 or 2 or 3 little pieces of information that you knew, everything would come together like a nice jigsaw puzzle. But you're being very patient with this situation. You're being patient because you know the truth is going to come out. And you figure that as long as you're patient, you're quiet, you just keep your ear to the ground and listen for what's coming next, then the truth will come out. And I think also you're doing a little bit of a play on words too, Virgos. You're kind of fishing. You have a pretty good idea of the truth that's not being said here. You're throwing your fishing line in the water to see what bites. Okay? And why? Why is this happening, Virgo? Because you see an opportunity here. So somebody's not being straight with you and giving you all the information, and you realize they're not giving you all the information. You don't know what pieces you're missing yet, but you are figuring that there's probably an opportunity hidden in here. And if you can be quiet and listen long enough until you get it all figured out, then you can uncover that opportunity and move forward with it. So you're waiting for your opportunity to show up. And you're just being patient. You're staying very balanced. You're not snipping. You're not snipping at somebody because you know they're not telling you the truth. You're just being patient and waiting for the truth to come out. Waiting for that opportunity to come to the surface. All right, Virgo, that's you. That seems like very scorpionic energy to me. But that's what we have for Virgos. La da da da, Stephanie. Hello, hello. Glad to see you here, my dear. Next up, let's take a peek at Libras. Which sign are you, Stephanie? Are you a Virgo? Next up is Libras. This is going to be Libra for the 28th of June. La da da da. La da 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 da. La da da da. La da da. Alrighty, let me get a sip here. Okay, so Libras, you guys have the Strength card showing up. You have the 8 of Cups card in reverse. And you have the Ace of Cups card showing up in reverse. Wow. We've got some stuff going on here today. All right, Libras, with that Strength card and the 8 of Cups card in reverse, you are coming back to a situation that made you feel depleted before, and you're coming back strong. You're coming back ready to handle that, ready to cope with that. You've made sure that you have, what's the word I want to use? I guess it means strengthened. That would be a synonym of it, but that's not what I wanted to say. You've strengthened yourself to come back. You have made sure, you have fortified, that's what I want. You have fortified yourself to come back to the situation that left you feeling depleted before. Why are you doing this? Because your key person in this situation has shown their true colors. And so you're deciding to go back. I think, Libra, you're seeing their weakness. Where this person may have depleted you before, now you have figured out their weakness and you are going back with the determination that this is not going to be an uneven situation before, that you are going to make sure that it stays level, that the playing field stays level, that you're not depleted. They've shown you their true colors. You know, Libras, how to handle them, for lack of a better term. Interesting. All right, let's look at Scorpio next. So you're Virgo. Okay, cool. Scorpio, Scorpio. This is for me and my fellow Scorpios for the 28th of June. I hope so too, for your sake, Angela. Most of those types of things usually don't end well from my experience, but hey, who am I? Who am I? Okay, Scorpios, let's see what we have. Okay, Scorpios. Well, let's start with the cards. That would be a good place to start. 5 of Wands, right side up. Page of Wands in reverse. 3 of Swords in reverse. Okay, Scorpios. With that 5 of Wands and the Page of Wands in reverse, we are getting really competitive about something that, how do I want to say this? We've basically been sort of sitting in a back seat on this situation before, and we're deciding that we want to jump into the competitive arena at this point. Okay? I know for me, this has to do with work. I would think for a lot of you, this has to do with work or career or maybe hobby. And why is this happening? Because there is some kind of heartache or heartbreak that has healed up. You see that one sword that she's holding? It's kind of holding up in the air, sort of like the Ace of Swords. It's like we've gotten some kind of new information based on a heartache. We've pulled some kind of new information out of healing from that. And now that we have that new information, we're feeling really inspired to get out of the back seat and get up front and start competing with other people or other businesses. Okay. Hello there, Cheryl. Welcome. Glad to see you in the room. How are you? Time taking. That's Scorpio, honey bunny. That's us. Aren't you a Scorpio? That's Scorpio for the 28th of June. Next, we're going to look at Sagittarius. Sagittarius for the 28th of June. Excuse me a second. All right, guys, what do we have? I'm fantastic, thank you. Doing what I love to do, right? How could I be anything but? Okay, Sagittarius, Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups, Empress in reverse. Sagittarius, something's going on that you are really, really enjoying and you're celebrating it. Celebrating it. Why is this happening? Because you've got the Empress card in reverse. You are manifesting something with somebody else. So the two of you are working together to manifest something or to create something. With this Ace of Cups, whatever it is that you're manifesting or creating is something that you're really enjoying, that you feel really good about. And you've got the Nine of Cups. This is celebration. This is happiness. Some of you could be manifesting a marriage, and this could be the reception. Some of you could be manifesting an engagement, and this could be the party. Some of you could be manifesting a new contract and partying with your colleagues. Some of you could be celebrating that there's a new baby on the way. But you're manifesting something and you're working with somebody else to do that, and it's really enjoyable, and you're celebrating it. La da 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 da. Very cool, Sagittarius. That's the best read that we've had all day. I like it. All right, let's look next at Capricorn. This is going to be Capricorn for the 28th of June. Capricorn's King of Wands in reverse. Chariot in reverse. Six of Cups, right side up. Okay, so Capricorns, with this King of Wands in reverse and the Chariot in reverse, you have some kind of problem that you really are not sure what you should do about. It may be a good time to get advice from other people on this too. This is some kind of partnership or unity on a project that has come off the tracks. This could be where a marriage is having trouble, or where a business collaboration is coming into trouble. There's some kind of partnership that is coming into trouble or coming off the tracks, at least temporarily. We're seeing that you don't know what to do with that, how to fix it, how to get it back on the tracks just yet. Why is this happening? Because somebody has come back from the past. So if this is romantically speaking, this could be like an ex. You know, if we're talking about a marriage coming off the tracks. If this is business-wise, this could be someone's old business partner is coming back into the picture and making an offer to somebody that you're collaborating with. But there's something going on with some kind of partnership where it's coming off the tracks. You don't know what to do about it. And the reason it's coming off the tracks is because somebody from the past is coming back. And you're not aware that it's coming off the tracks because of somebody coming back from the. Just pay attention so that you can actually come up with a good solution to this. That's for Capricorn. Next up will be Aquarius. This is going to be Aquarius for June 28th. Oh, you're a Pisces. Okay. La, da, 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 da. Aquarius. The Tower. Didn't you guys just get the Tower recently? Like yesterday or last time before when I did a video? Or no, maybe you had the upside down Tower. Judgment. Nine of Wands in reverse. My Judgment card tells me that you guys have been putting a lot of planning and energy into this idea of bringing something back to the forefront that was sort of on the back burner or put in the past, something that you took a break from that now you are ready, willing, and able to participate in. You put a lot of planning and energy and effort into that new re-beginning. And it still managed to just blow straight up your face. Why? Why is this happening? Because you're blindsided, because you're not seeing what the problem is here to be able to do anything about it. You're totally blindsided. Let's look at what's blindsiding you. How is Aquarius being blindsided? What's causing this Tower? What does that have to do with? For some of you, this is going to be about custody issues. Some kind of custody issue. For others of you, this is going to have to do with a female with a child. Probably somebody at a distance. Could be even somebody that's spiritual. I think there's going to be some kind of text or email or letter that comes in from this person that's going to blindside you. Okay, well, that gives you guys a hint anyway, Aquarius. Let's look next at Pisces. This is going to be Pisces for the 28th of June. Quite welcome, time taking. Okay, so Pisces, you guys are up next. Here we have the Death card showing up, right side up. Queen of Coins in reverse. Eight of Swords, right side up. Okay, Pisces. You guys have felt like you don't have enough money for a while now. Not saying like you're broke or like you have nothing, but you've been feeling like you don't have enough to do the things that you want to do. And you are putting an end to that. You're making some changes to make sure that that comes to an end. And why is this happening? This is happening because you felt very restricted by the amount of money that you had. You don't like feeling restricted, so you're going to make some changes so that you can feel like you've got some freedom whenever it comes to financial situations in your life. Okay. That was pretty clear. All right. Well, so that was Pisces. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I do appreciate it. I also appreciate all the thumbs ups and all the shares on this video. I appreciate all of you who are ordering private readings from me. And I have something new in the works. You guys will see it soon. I think I'm going to start bringing monthlies into the picture. We'll see how that goes. All right, some really in-depth monthlies. I think we need something that goes in-depth for that. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Everybody have a fantastic day, and I will see you all on the next video, if I don't see you before that, for a private reading. Peace out, everybody.